Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tales of Elordial, A Wound in the Wind. We are Myth and Mischief.
I'm the Mischief.
I was drinking water, I'm sorry.
I
chose poor timing.
Talking over you.
Whatevs, man.
Yeah.
I ain't afraid of you.
I'm your GM, Lachie James, and yeah, these guys are apparently the Mischief.
No, I'm the Mischief.
Just Joe.
Yeah.
Just Joe is the Mischief.
The rest of us are just here.
Alright. Well,
Oh, it's so cold.
I still am.
let's get into it. We began our journey in the small village of Tentries on the Calgaria Peninsula region in the nation of Eteria. I'm already being bullied and it's been 5 seconds.
Correct.
Our adventurers, because I keep having them object to being called heroes,
Did you watch last episode?
It's pretty heroic. I saved everyone.
for reasons of their own, were all in the village. An actor, a guardian, a guard, and
Ian.
a visitor, shall we say.
We shall say that.
Found themselves caught in the midst of chaos as the sky ruptured and crystals rained, and a god swooped in to protect, perhaps, the world from this destruction. The party, being outsiders, Felix having sung the song that broke the sky, found themselves immediately under suspicion for maybe being bewitched or maybe being evil, who knows. And as this was the situation that the town saw, it became necessary for them to clear their names. Buro managed to rope them in to getting food, getting arms and armor, and working out what has gone wrong. At the forge, the party narrowly avoided a terrifying creature, recovered some weapons in Juniper's skirts, leaving others behind, and rescued the blacksmith and his daughter. Probably the only two people capable of repairing any gear, any damage done. So, we come back in as a fire beginning to rage behind you. You all escape away into the night. Bilfred being carried upon his daughter's back. The sounds of the creatures screeching behind you.
No, it's not.
Well, I thought we were
I think
back.
we're remembering wrong.
We left that behind last episode.
We're carrying too much weight.
All right, what are you all doing?
Help.
Running.
Running?
Yes.
Can we see how far it is behind?
You can only hear it behind. Looking back over your shoulder, you're not sure yet. It's not come out of the building yet. You're not
Okay.
necessarily sure it's going to. It's screeching because it's on fire.
Yeah, I reckon we just bolt.
Excellent.
I reckon we just bolt.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here before something goes terribly wrong. Do you know how nice it is to be able to speak like a normal fucking person?
Can you speak quietly though?
Talking about the teeth.
I know you don't.
I thought we were RPing, and I was like,
No, it was
what?
mostly for now. I realised quickly you didn't know what I was talking about.
Yep.
All right. You all dart away into the night, and with my 8 perception check, you are not spotted. as you
Sweet, the
run.
DM has no idea we're here.
All right.
Campaign is lucky
That's
trying
it.
to find where we went.
How are we traveling? We do have like a 15-ish minute walk through the town, through the village. How are we traveling?
I guess we have to do that bit quietly.
I think so.
So you get out of line
We're
of
not
sight.
going to outrun anything carrying this man, so.
No, certainly not.
The best.
Fenelon. It's alright. I can run all day.
It doesn't mean you should.
Nope. No, good point. Alright. So everyone's stealthing?
Slow down.
I think we need to be quiet.
Yes. Let's do that.
Shall I run ahead a wee bit?
Softly. What is with your accent? I can't narrow it down.
Don't know what's happening to me.
I forgot how hard it is to read these dice.
Alright. Stealth checks then, everyone.
26.
Nice.
9.
15.
19.
19. Cool. And Emmett got 17, and Fenelon got 7. Cool.
Completely makes sense. You're injured, and Fenelon's got her daddy on her back.
All right. Joe, can you roll me a d4 and a d6, please?
Who? Who dat?
Ives doesn't carry dice.
Who this?
Maybe he does. Go check.
I got a 6 and a 1. But I'm not going to tell you which dice they were on.
Don't need to.
Mysteries.
Amazingly, I can work that one out for myself. All right. Cool. You rush through the darkness back to the fort. Tearing up town, the sounds of fighting reach your ears. As you're passing by the front gate to the fort, you can see Joshan and a villager with like a fire poker. In fact, I'll say Delphasarian, the large one, with a fire poker standing alongside Joshan as 3 of the creatures are pushing up at the gates, pushing them back and trying to knock them off.
I'm immediately
Big-
running to help them.
Big ones like what we just.
No, little ones.
Oh yeah, let's.
Stab a few on the way.
Okay, all right. Yeah, let's roll initiative.
Cool.
Hey, don't stab. 6.
6, did you say?
Yes.
Nice.
19.
Juniper?
13.
12.
I gave everyone like shortened initials for the initiative, and I wrote Josh's full name.
Good. He deserves it.
Apparently, he's the most
He's
important
earned it.
character.
Yeah.
All
This
right.
is his story. We're the backup characters.
Yes.
We're playing
Nice.
supporting roles.
As you're rushing up, these creatures are going up, and you can see Joshan stabbing out at them. What are you doing? You're up first.
All right, pulling both of my blades. Who looks most overwhelmed, Joshan or that
Joshan.
other guy?
They're sort of working together, fending things off.
Then I will go and take on the ones that Joshan is fighting against and do the old stab,
All right, go for it.
Is it dark?
stab and slash.
Is it dark out here?
Yeah, still
Okay,
good play.
never mind.
Ooh, good. First
Actually,
one
no,
is
they're both human, so they would have torches.
Okay.
They wouldn't be fighting in the dark.
24 to hit on the
24
first
hits.
one, which does 5 damage.
Okay. Yeah, so you rush out, slash out, but it's still up.
Second one, natural 20
Yeah, boy.
for 25, and I doubled the dice. So 4, 5, 8 damage.
8 damage. Yeah. Yeah. So that was on both on the same one?
Yes.
Yeah. So you run up and just with your 2 strokes, you like do the classic cross slash thing actually. Like, quarter it.
Oh my god, that was so cool.
Really hard with your weapons as well. You would have to really go at it.
And it severs in 4. And then we have Joshan, who is going to attack out of one as well.
Can I turn to the other guy and say, get inside, open the doors, we're coming.
Hidel, he looks at you, you see there's a pause, and he goes, and starts to go running off. He's about to argue, but then Joshan gets a natural 20 and rolls double 6s on damage and does a creature 14 damage.
Hey, remember that thing I said about us being side characters?
So you just come up and quarter this one. Hidel sort of squares up against you, being like, oh, and one is jumping at him, and Joshan just throws his spear and pins it full to the wall, and then follows up after it, pulling it out, and Hidel goes running off. Then it is their turn, and one is going to come for you.
Nice.
Rude.
Let it.
I looked away. Who's you? You?
You.
I do that too. I'm like, who's you?
Yeah, I wasn't watching when he said
Not
it.
me?
That is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that might do it.
You shouldn't be so confident.
Why?
Because you're not doing so good.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was injured.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You've only been saying ow this whole time.
So that is 2 piercing damage. And I believe 2 psychic damage.
Yeah, you haven't been healed at all yet, have you?
Oh,
I need you to
goodness.
make an intelligence saving throw.
So 4 damage. I forgot that I could have used my bonus action to second wind.
Sorry?
We'll keep going.
It is 3 piercing damage and 2 psychic damage, so 5
Oh
damage.
gosh. I'm looking extremely rough.
Yeah, intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
Mistakes were made. I looked at the bonus action second wind and went, I don't need that. I did.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. That's a 13 intelligence saving throw.
That is enough. So you feel as these little mandibles kind of pierce into you, it's not even that big a wound. It's more like a classic vampire bite kind of thing as it starts to drip down. But you feel your mind swims for a second with barely suppressed memories, and then you just sort of shake your head and avoid the worst of it.
No.
All right, that brings us to Juniper.
Juniper.
Couldn't remember whose name started with J-U. Like, Jushan? Didn't he already go? Juniper. So there is the creature upon knives, and you can see sort of out looking into the trees. You're getting, in fact, I'll just get you to make a perception check really quickly for me.
I didn't do very well.
Oh no.
9.
Okay, you can hear sound coming from deeper into the village, so you can immediately go, okay, we've got to end this quick. There's
Yeah.
the one creature on knives.
Okay, I'm gonna hit that creature with Eldritch Blast.
Are you though? Let's roll and find out.
Please don't kill me.
16.
6 hits.
No, I said I'm doing this.
1 damage.
Yep.
D10.
The blast streaks out and just kind of does a little spark on it. You're off your game a bit right now.
I'm a little rattled. And then I'm going to cast Healing Light and heal knives
Okay.
as well.
Yeah, how many d6s? Roll your dice.
2.
It's 2 more than you.
Yeah. You need those 2.
All right. That brings us. I don't know why I keep rolling my R's today. To Felix.
If I come to save the day, I'm gonna sneak in and kill the thing that's hurting you. It didn't die, right?
No.
Okay.
It has more than 1 hit point.
Cool. That is. I really need to keep this up in the future, but my phone keeps turning. With my rapier, that is a 16.
16? Okay, yeah, it hits.
Sneakity sneak attack. It's a D6, right?
You say that every time.
Sneak it to sneak.
Sneakity sneak. That is.
They sound so pretty.
They do. That is 3 points of piercing damage and 4 points of sneak attack damage.
Yes.
4 points of rogue damage.
It's a thing.
As I just kind of.
4 points of
skewer it.
secret
For
damage.
7 total.
Yeah.
And it skates along its back. It is still alive.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get it off! Get it off! I'm trying, damn it! This sword is very thin.
Anielloa.
Oh my god, get out of my way! And I am going to attack it.
Can you deal a whole damage to it?
Probably.
Yeah, make your attack roll.
18.
Yeah, you're gonna hit it and you're gonna kill it.
Roll a
Tell me what happens.
Roll your sneak attack.
I walk up. I just gently move Felix out of the way. I'm like, seriously, and just like.
I clearly softened it up.
Your hair still has a pipe in it, so as you stab it goes.
I just raise my eyebrow. Do I have eyebrows? I raise my eyebrow.
You.
And be like,
Eyebrow.
Raise your eye muscles.
She has a monobrow.
yeah, I do. Yes,
This isn't over.
it is. I just killed it. It is dead.
As you're having this debate,
Language
Juniper,
barrier.
you can hear that there's things coming.
Cute.
This debate, this banter.
Shall we? I have dispatched the beast.
Let's not be outside anymore.
All right, so you go running inside. Joshan behind us. Hiddetel bangs on the not Hiddetel, that's the other guy. Hidel bangs on the door, and gets opened up, and he actually doesn't wait for you guys. He walks in first, and then all of you follow behind
This
him.
guy? Really? Yeah. Shocking.
Inside, Hidel Thessarian looks at all of you and just kind of moves off to the back as Boro, as the door is thrown open, sees the group of you, sees Fenelon holding Bilfred, and comes rushing over to his side. Oh no. All right, get him over here. We'll say to him straight away. Put him down. And Fenelon lays him down on a stretcher or not a stretcher, more like just something soft that they could find. Yeah, a blanket probably.
Yeah.
And you find yourselves in this room where there's as many people lying down injured as there are up and about. And Bulro crouches down by Bilfred's side. Oh. All right. Juniper,
Yes.
would you help me, please?
Of course.
All right. Turns to Fenelon. He'll be all right. We'll do what we can. And then is going to attempt to heal him up. Do you want to make this roll, or do you want me to?
The pressure.
Under pressure.
I don't know. I can roll.
Yeah. All right. So you're helping. So roll advantage. This is 2d20.
Yeah.
Oh, you can totally do it.
And I'll tell you what Burrow adds in just a second. It is a medicine check. You could use yours if it's higher. We'll use whichever's higher. But I believe Burrow's is higher.
Probably. I have a +1 to medicine.
So I gotta find him. Where is he? He has a +4.
Oh, jeez.
Small difference.
Oh, no.
Small. You do know you dice.
Yeah. It would be 15. I rolled 11 as the high.
Okay. That's not a no-no. That's okay.
It's not great. It's not, fantastic.
So,
Now she's off death save. He's off death saves now. That's how it works.
so the two of you get to work. It's something you've done many times. Working together, Fenelon's sitting by her father's side holding his hand as Burrow undoes the bandage to look at the damage and moves around. It becomes quite quickly apparent to both of you that obviously he's missing a leg. That's bad.
Should be one.
The bigger problem, the bigger problem by far is the fact that his other leg's not moving either. And it becomes very quickly apparent to you that there's been spinal damage. Fenelon, as you're working on this, Fenelon is sort of explaining under Burrow's gentle prodding that a ceiling beam had fallen on Bilfred and pinned him. She had to cut his leg off to free him from that beam. but it appears that the beam may have broken his back. With a 15, the two of you spend time working, doing what you can, bandaging everything up, stitching up the wound, a small amount of non-mechanically required magical energies put in, and Bilfred is stable. But Buru, at the end, pulls Fenelon aside. He goes,
We've done what we can. He'll live. But he likely will never walk again.
Fenelon just starts to cry. It's fine, Dad. You'll be all right. You don't need legs to smith, to smelt metal. We'll make this work. You'll be all right. And Emmett sits down by her side as this is happening. And then Buru pulls away with the rest of you.
How are things out there?
Not great. These creatures are everywhere. We ran into an enormous one at the forge. We managed to save them before it could get to them, but we may have lost the forge in doing so.
And did it follow you?
Not that we're aware.
I doubt it would get into the fort anyway. Good old Circassian construction, built for war.
I hear the jangle. You got weapons?
Some weapons.
And sand.
Did he make it back okay?
He made it back. Yes.
And what was his name? Salem?
Sailor. Yes.
Salem. He's okay?
They made it back all right. They
That's reassuring.
a little bit hysterical maybe, as they did have a couple of narrow escapes and they made it. And I think you may have inadvertently made an adventure out of the two of them.
Oh God, do not say that in front of Sand.
All right, I'll keep it to myself.
He's going to get himself hurt.
He does seem the type to do that.
Where are they? Are they here?
Sand is with Paula over there. We've had them slightly apart.
Understandable.
Yeah. The village are not themselves. I'm doing my best to keep everything calm, but everyone's under a lot of stress, and Hidel and Bella are popular. For some reason.
Question. Have you noticed anything about... I've noticed some strange things when these creatures tend to attack people. Have you learnt anything in the time that we've been gone about what you're dealing with? These insects.
That was not in the content.
Can I roll insight just to see how aware I am of what's going on? I've seen the emotional reactions every time people get attacked.
Yeah, sure. Inside.
It's full.
4?
So I know what I just said.
Yeah. I mean, you have only seen knives get attacked by one of these properly, I believe.
We saw one when the rain started, when they first came out.
Yes.
The first people they grabbed.
So I only seen it a couple of times. You're starting to see the pattern, but you're not sure what it is. Buru, however, does get a dirty 20, and says,
It's strange. They are... The wounds they inflict are relatively minor until you die. It's like they drain you of something. People break down in tears after being bitten, or laugh, or I don't know. People have reported just seeing memories again.
You took a pretty nasty hit. You should sit down, by the way. You don't look amazing.
Oh, yes.
Someone grab him a chair.
No. You look around the room, no chairs.
Sorry I asked.
But...
Would you be willing to share some insight?
And do you need healing?
I'm gonna use my second wind.
Okay.
You just brush it off like, oh, fuck.
Pretty much, I think.
Yeah. Oh no.
That was a 1 plus 1.
Yay!
It's
2 healing. I still look really shit.
You catch your breath.
You brush it off and just like hit a graze and you're like, oh.
Walking with a slight limp.
Yeah.
A rest wouldn't be out of the question.
Absolutely. Take some time if you need.
There's no time. I have to help Jashan barricade the fortress.
You're not going to do very well if you try to do that now. You're much better used to people if you take a moment.
Jashan can handle the shoring up.
I think he can. Did you see him out there?
You see him over in the side of the room with his spear going.
I don't think he knew he could do that.
All right. Well, let's, I guess, dealing out that weaponry. Give it to who you think needs it. You know the town best. Take a moment if you need. What?
Nothing. I'm gonna go and help you.
I think we need to have a talk as well.
Do we?
Yes.
Why?
Revelations.
No.
Maybe somewhere else.
What?
If you need anything from me, I'll be tending to the wounded. As he's walking away, you can see he's exhausted, but he's just like pushing on through because people are in pain and hurting, and even the people who aren't injured are needing support. You see he crouches down by someone who's crying and just like sits with them for a bit, talks to them. And they're like nodding. Then he gets up and moves on through the crowd. And just...
I'm gonna gesture that we go to my quarters.
I was going to ask if there was somewhere a little more private we could go.
Should we give these
Yeah,
people
we'll hand out
knives and stuff first?
weapons along the way.
All right.
Right.
So, who are you giving the weapons to? You obviously, you don't need to give me specific names or anything like that.
Terrence, the big dude.
So you can choose who they are, who you want to give them to.
Yeah.
You know that the most effective fighters would be the Thessarians. Hidel and Bella are big. And their son, actually, too, is a big guy. So it is very much a thing of like, if you want them in the most effective hands, they're there. Mm-hmm. But otherwise, you just have to pick which villages you think.
Do I trust those people?
Make an insight check. No, it's up to you. You've seen how they've treated the... You can tell... Make an insight check.
Make up your mind, damn it.
Actually, no, don't make it. I'm kidding.
18.
18.
Yeah.
Look, you've known them a long time and you've never known them to be violent people. It's not like they are nasty, aggressive, violent people. As I said before, they're actually quite popular. But they really don't like outsiders. They want Tentries for Triites. They don't want Tentries to have... They weren't even particularly happy about the festival or anything like that. So, you can trust them not to attack other villages. Mm-hmm. And you would hope they wouldn't attack outsiders.
They'd be strong enough or have the know-how to defend themselves without weapons, though.
All right. Bella will, as you're doling out these weapons, and she, clocks onto the fact you're not giving them, she approaches. And I wish I could remember her voice, but I can't.
Who's that?
Bella.
Is English.
I know. I think that the husband was. I think
The husband was cockney.
I think it was a really difficult accent that you should try for the first time right now.
I'm pretty sure it was in another language.
She approaches and she's like, "Are you going to give me one of those?"
Some of these people here do not know how to defend themselves.
Yeah, but you know that we can protect everyone better than they can, right?
There is a lot of people here. I need the whole group to be able to defend themselves.
Make a deception check for me. Try to beat a 14.
Shit. I got a 5.
She. Right. It's fine. I get it. Everyone else needs looking after. That's fine.
I know that you can look after yourself.
And she's just like walking away, looking over her shoulder.
Bye.
For the best. Don't need someone like that with weapons.
You say that, you can see her like whispering quietly to her husband after that conversation. All right. So
Read lips.
you arm some of the populace as best you can. You didn't get any armor, so it is just weapons. You've got a few spears, some short swords and things like that. But Jashan is visibly relieved that he's not trying to defend this whole fort on his own anymore. He sort of leads them and he... All right, gather around everyone. I'll show you where the defenses are, and starts like walking them through everything. So Knives, you can see Jashan's starting to do that. If you wanted to join in anyway, otherwise you could head off to Juniper's room.
I'll follow.
It's up to you.
I need to lie down.
Yeah.
All right.
You need to take it easy.
Jashan looks like he's got it. He's got a new lease of confidence now since doing 14 damage. That was so funny, especially because the dice I was using has like the picture on it. So it was like Nat 20 picture, D6, all right, cool. So you head off to Juniper's room, which you can describe if you'd like.
I bet it's tacky.
It's got columns out the front. They're like,
With lines on them. Ugh. Yeah.
There's a lot of like soft furnishings to make the otherwise like hard, cold place feel warm and inviting. There isn't a lot of things in the room though, other than that. Not a lot of like trinkets and things. But there's places for us to sit and relax for a little bit, recover.
I'd like to think I find one of those chairs that is just a little bit softer than you expect. Right. You. I pull out the crystal that I shattered off. I'm not one to point fingers. We've been through a lot already, you and I.
Indeed.
But what the fuck?
Yeah.
I think you might know a little bit more than you're letting on.
That is not true.
Then what the hell was going on back there?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, at least tell me what happened. As far as I could tell, it's a simple crystal until I snapped it off and it tried to kill me.
Well,
Don't mind him. You kick him out.
This is my room. Get out.
I'm sorry.
Get out of my room, Dad.
Yeah, this is when we revealed Juniper's actually 16.
Yeah,
Posters of boy bands on the wall.
I'm very old, but I have the mind of a teenager.
it kind of says SOS. Well,
You obviously knew enough to kill a man without, investigating.
Excuse me?
Further.
what?
What?
That was an accident.
What did you do?
I accidentally cut the guy's head off.
That's not what I meant when I said to shut him up.
Well, it worked.
Fuck.
Anyway,
And you have no remorse?
I mean, we got away. We all got away.
This man had
He
a
was
whole
already
life.
dying.
Now, if I may do a small, tiny interrupt here, which is something I probably should have told you in advance. Try to think how to word this in a way that doesn't spoil a whole bunch for everybody. But
We can whispers.
you're...
La 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 la.
Whispers.
No, I will whisper. I have to kick this off.
Or you can just text.
Nope.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
D&D secrets, telling each other D&D secrets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Not working as well as normal.
Oh, here we go.
Oh god, I hate awful
Hey, still talking.
Okay.
It'll be on Spotify in a week.
Damn it, I wasn't included.
New outro.
With the recreation.
Jams from session 4.
Full, like, boy band-esque album cover.
Yeah.
God.
And that's for the posters that were on Juniper's ball.
Yes! Oh, yeah,
What's
you
the
are 16,
fort?
that's true.
What's the fort called?
Fort Calgaria.
The Fort Calgarius. So,
Straight out of Calgaria.
Anyway, what happened?
I didn't mean to kill him, obviously.
Then how did you accidentally kill a man? What did you do?
I was standing there and he was making noise, and then I went, oh, there's noise coming this way, and it just happened.
Inside
My
check?
hair just had.
Sure, me too.
I hope you did good.
19, -2. 17.
6.
She's back. She's back.
You had a great run last session.
I know.
You need to put the horns back
It's
on.
because I've been using different dice.
Can I do 24?
Oh no.
Yeah, so what do they get from you?
Genuine. Everything I'm saying, you believe.
More
Spatial
specifically,
awareness.
you don't necessarily think she thinks she's lying. So it's like, you may not...
Yeah, okay.
You may still have doubts, but you cannot detect any visible signs of a lie or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to learn that the hard way.
I'm on the up and up. Everything is
I
above board.
Look, I don't know you. I don't know where you're. I really want to know where you're from, but I don't know you. I don't know how things are. But you need to be so much more careful. If you're carrying weapons that can just flail around, it could be one of us next.
But we can just. I mean,
And that pipe that keeps falling out of your hair? Where
yeah, I don't know. I got this from the forge.
I didn't even notice the headdress. What?
Oh, and this. The gear. This one makes a funny noise. And this one is spinning.
What the hell were you doing when we were fighting off a giant tick?
Make an intelligence check for me.
Natural one. I'm good at intelligence.
Never
Bullshit. Why did I get a fucking 19 on the wisdom?
Do I recognize what it might come off from my knowledge of the town? No.
Nope.
Oh.
But it looks normal.
How do I
It
push the
just
roll?
looks like kind of a pipe and a gear.
I mean, it's weird to me, right? I don't know what these are. Look at this one. It's got spinny coggies.
I don't.
I guess.
Nice, you've seen stuff like this before. Yeah.
don't hurt me.
Oh, are you so squishy people?
Why did you grab them? What? I don't understand. What would they even do? What?
It was interesting to me, and so I put it away for later. And it's later now, and just like this little liquid that I have.
Where did you get that from?
Okay. You told what?
Do I know? No, I can't remember if I know.
I got it from the cart. The magic man's cart. What is it?
Okay. I think we have bigger issues.
I don't know.
I like this.
Can
I please check what it is?
Can I do the same as I tried to inspect and she keeps moving away from me?
Make an Arcana check. Make an Arcana check at disadvantage.
No.
Oh, it's mine.
Oh, fuck yeah. 13 and 15. I think it's a plus.
18. Yes, I have a plus 1.
Let me check. Arcana.
What would be if it was perception?
I hope you're resting.
I'm trying to.
Same.
What?
She's like hitting the pipe.
Yeah, well, we're just bickering.
Although I
Just like
have,
staring off out the
I
window.
have proficiency in it.
Okay, what would it be if it was perception?
If it was perception,
Yes.
it would be 13.
Okay. So, I'm going to give you the perception here and you the Arcana. I'll explain something. You're moving it around. You're not getting a good look at it. It looks like simple, clear liquid. Except that, as you're looking at it, a small bubble shaped like a love heart.
Oh, it's got love in it.
And as Anielloa says that, you've heard of this. This is mad illegal. This is a love potion.
Where did you get that?
From the magic cart.
The cart that rolled into Hugh's cart? Donkey, man with the big hat?
Sure.
Interesting.
It's mine.
You would know better than I. Did this man arrive today? Or has he been in town for a while?
He arrived today? Yes. I've never seen him before.
What is
I
it?
thought he would be with your company.
No.
I'm keeping it. What is it?
I don't know if it's more dangerous to tell you or not to. It is a deadly poison,
Oh,
and
excellent.
I would recommend only using it on, honestly, no one, but it will harm greatly whoever you use it on.
Excellent.
Cutting off heads, like, so, you know.
I think that's absolutely a big enough lie that we need to roll.
Oh, good luck.
Shall I roll insight?
Um,
Oh, no, because
it'd be passive, I think, because I don't know that you're suspicious
Yeah,
in
okay.
this situation. It's up to you. If you think you're suspicious,
No, I'm not.
That's good, I rolled 24.
Yeah, my passive insight is 9.
Yeah.
it's a poison.
Yes. I do quite like poison.
Maybe consult people before you use it. This is a life and death thing, but it's very concerning that he would bring something so illicit into this town. Especially considering that everything went wrong. Maybe I need to have a word with this man.
Maybe.
I wouldn't be showing anyone though.
Keep it to
It's
yourself.
away.
Yes. There's enough.
Just disappears
It
into
just-
the hair.
I don't know what just happened. I think there's enough chaos as is. We don't need to be inciting any more. But I'm going to talk to this man
I'd like to come too because he was very interesting.
soon. I want to ask you, because I think we kind of glossed over because of your state, if you can muster, what happened when the tick attacked you? What exactly did you experience?
It almost felt like something was trying to probe into my brain. It didn't succeed, but there was a niggling there.
I'm guessing, based on my earlier roll. Yeah. Well, that's concerning.
And did you see anything in your mind? Did you
No.
feel pain?
Well, I've definitely felt pain.
It looked like it hurt.
I didn't
Awful
mean
colour.
that type of pain.
No. Like I said, it didn't manage to break in, if that's what it was trying to do, but
I think it's important that you get some rest before we do anything else.
think so, too.
What else?
I'd like to have a little sit. Maybe something to eat. Maybe.
I have a few things I want to go over.
Of
You're.
course you do.
I'm going to talk to you again soon. But what exactly? We're not out of the woods. What are we doing next?
we still need to get these people some food.
I need food.
And I would like to make sure that Francine is okay.
Who's Francine?
You know
Emmett's-
Francine?
Yes, I know Francine. She works at the farm. She's Emmett's mother. They're going to have the food. They've got multiple reasons to go there.
Right.
I want food. I've been existing on scraps.
Truly.
What does your people eat?
Everything. I've been living on bread and rubbish. No one let me in the town.
Did you ask?
Well, when I got here, I came into the town, and the first person that I saw screamed at me and yelled "monster!" So I ran back into the woods. So I've been coming at night and foraging around for scraps of food. This town is not very nice.
That almost seems familiar.
Then you're judging it on one person's
It was a few.
interaction.
There was also a boy in the woods. I threw his ball back being nice, and he also screamed at me.
But he was just a child.
I was being nice. I could have squished his ball.
In fairness, people are judging her on first glances, so it might be hypocritical to blame you for doing the same. But that being said,
Stop grunting at
I
me.
have so many questions, but I want to talk to Hugh first and Paula. I will return. And Felix steps out to
Wait.
go find Hugh.
Are you going to find the
Are you
magic
coming
man?
or not?
Yes, I'm coming.
Okay, cool. So Anielloa and Felix, you're going to talk to Hugh and Paula.
I'll
What
go
are you-
talk to Paula eventually.
What are you two doing? You just taking a chill out rest?
Yeah. I might go and find a different room.
Alright. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go with them because
Yep.
they're three outsiders.
Fair point.
You're policing us.
Chaperoning.
Well,
Chaperoning.
yeah.
Yeah. We're the children.
Do you come running up after us?
No.
Just
Why
leave.
do I get the impression Juniper just never looks like she's running?
Yeah.
She glides.
Yeah, I feel like it looks
Yeah.
more like that.
Like
Like
a
when you're
flowery
actually moving
breeze
with
just brings
speed,
you along.
it's like
Yeah.
I was saying before, you would talk. When I was listening to the episodes back, and you described your mage armor as Sailor Moon. Do you
No, yeah.
prefer Sailor June or Sailor Bloom?
Bloom.
Sailor Bloom. Is.
all right, cool.
That's what that spell is now called. Yeah.
So the three of you head off down, and you go.
I'll probably go downstairs as well and just make sure everything is secure, and then just find a corner and sit down and rest. But keeping an eye on stuff.
Yeah. Do you guys first?
Small recommendation. I'm very much used to dealing with colourful individuals, and sometimes you need to stretch the truth a little bit. Maybe just follow my lead on this one. Don't say anything out of turn. Don't even mention that you have the vial.
I won't. I wasn't going to.
That's good.
This is not my first rodeo.
He did
I don't know
sell
what a
it to
rodeo
her.
is. This isn't my first.
Oh,
The radio's a
think she
thing.
stole
in-
Odie Road.
you're right. You probably didn't buy it.
Yep, it's a thing now.
But I might say some odd things. Just go with it.
I will assist you going with where you will.
Help me.
You approach the little group of them. You can see Bella and Hidel are kind of eyeing you guys as you walk through the room, and heads do sort of turn towards you all still.
Weird wave and a bow. I don't know what that bow. That's how they wave at the family.
Hi.
Yeah, and I bowed.
Runs, no.
It worked.
And you see Paula and Hugh and Sand and Dominic all look up towards you guys.
Oh, they're
as
all
you're
together,
approaching.
are they?
At this point, yeah.
Rough.
So they look up at you as you're approaching. You do see the woman who you saved and the woman who you saved, because I believe you both saved someone when you were first running through the town.
I think I.
You saved
General
people, yeah. The one who backed you up
when you first had the discussion in the fort.
Yeah.
And the woman whose arm you cut off, but who immediately actually was appreciative, funnily enough. They do actually kind of nod and look at you. And Salen, you can see, is now with a son, just like sitting there with his arms around his son, and also looks up at you and kind of smiles thank you, and says, mouths thank you as you're moving through.
I don't want to think about what could have been.
See the lady over there as I cut her arm off. She's fine.
What the fuck? I acknowledge the woman that...
Bella looks at you and walks back away into the crowd.
Yeah, that's right. You bitch.
Careful what
I'm going to stop speaking like you requested now, okay? Okay.
Paula looks at you and goes,
I think you need to meet this woman.
you are, rather interesting looking. Paula, Provare. Pleasure?
Let me cut to the chase. What court exactly did you say you were from?
Oh, royalty.
Am I allowed to talk to you now?
Yes, please. I would very
I
much appreciate
did not
it.
say what court I am from.
Are you sure? I think I recall you saying it.
I did. And of course I remember, but I've had a lot of trauma to my head.
Okay, I guess I'll have to try better. You mentioned the court of Morrigan.
I did.
Wait, what?
What?
The court of Morrigan.
As in,
This is some fairy tale, is it not?
what, you're claiming to be a fairy?
Do I look like a fairy? I don't have wings.
Well, in the more general sense of fairy, a creature, a spirit.
I believe they've been referred to as fae.
A fae? Really? Well, there are unusual looking people within the world. I just assumed that was you.
Imagine we are children who know nothing about anything, and this is our first experience with anything to do with you and your world. Treat us like absolute fools.
Especially him.
Ignore her. Let me put it this way. Your existence here, as far as the vast majority of people in, as far as I know, Elordial itself, do not believe that your kind exists, that you are a mere fairy tale. You being here, it's quite a big deal, especially to people like us.
People write stories about this.
I have this whole script. I saved the master for you, you're welcome. This whole script all about, I know what you did to me. All about the fairy queens, the courts of some form of fey realm. I'm sure a lot of it is nonsense,
Probably.
but some of it appears to be true.
Probably. Do you know how to get there?
No. If we did, we'd probably know more about it. You see what I'm getting at?
No. Do you know how to get there?
Nope. I mean, I don't know that anyone does, really.
Question. Have you ever met Edwina?
Yes, once.
I might be getting ahead of myself. And this is by far the lowest of my list of priorities. But do you know where she might be found?
Why are you so interested in the author?
She wrote what was treated as fiction, which we are learning is very possibly fact.
But there's...
She has to know it somehow.
There's many fairy stories out there. It's not... the only unique thing I see about this one is that it made the sky explode.
Assuming it was the story that did it.
Does not mean it's not a step in the right
How,
direction.
how many times did we rehearse? I mean, sure, I'll absolutely put you in contact with her, but
She would know far more than either you or I do.
she comes from the Sentinel Isles. I believe her manor is in Kairos.
Sentinel Isles,
Her manor is on Kairos.
Kairos.
She's my Vidish.
You're telling me this now?
What? I got this. Remember when I disappeared for a bit as we passed through Hopalon?
Hoppanon?
Hopalon.
Hop along. No.
Hop along.
There was that week when the show was on when I went on a business trip north.
Right, yes.
I'd been corresponding.
I was a bit distracted in that.
I'd been corresponding with Edwina, and I went up and saw her in Cairo.
Sorry,
Kairos.
so this woman, she wrote your stories about Faye.
Yes.
So we need to see her because she can get me home.
How about this? I only saved the master transcript. Paula, darling, would you be kind enough to let our new friend borrow this script just for a moment so that she maybe could have a look at
I'm very
contents?
trustworthy.
It's not so much about the trustworthiness as about the fact that we paid a lot of gold for that. And I don't know that we have many copies anymore.
I don't care about money. Do I need money here?
Well, that doesn't help me, does it?
That's the problem. It was quite the investment. If we lose this, the company goes nowhere.
I'm going to sit here and read it.
I mean,
You're
I
welcome
don't
to sit
think
here and read it,
I
absolutely.
don't think we're going anywhere anytime soon. Maybe it is best that she just goes over it.
You look very trustworthy. Not that I don't trust you, Felix. I do, but
You don't have to lie in front of me. darling.
yeah. Do you have finances, gold?
Yes.
If you would be willing to perhaps either buy the script off me or guarantee it in some way, you can take it. If anyone can just give me some kind of guarantee.
I
Let's
guarantee.
put it this way. It might speed
A
along her
material
process of
guarantee.
leaving Tentries and getting out of your hair.
When you make a deal with a mortal, like in all the stories, you've got to know that you're going to get something in return for the service, right?
I don't make deals I don't know.
Okay,
what
that
they're
doesn't work the way I thought it would. Never mind.
What is your price?
That master copy was 300. With the rights to perform it. I don't expect you to pay me 300 gold unless it's lost. I just want to know that if it is lost, I'm going to have it return something for return.
I'm going to read it in front of you.
Yeah, if you're reading, as I said, if you're reading it here, that's fine. It's really long.
Let's start there.
I can
All right.
skim.
I don't think we're going anywhere anytime soon. Our big muscle man is a bit fucked up, so I think he needs the rest. Maybe you could have a quick glance. Oh, what language is it written in common? Tyrion?
It is not in Eterian. She has a copy for Sand in Eterian, because he is Eterian.
Okay.
The rest of you are Mavitish.
I'm going to have to read it to you. Well, I suppose I'm not doing anything. Oh, come on, a bit of story time between new friends.
Is it going to turn out like what happened before when you read a story? Because I don't want that again.
That's a good point.
I think this one's okay. I'm pretty sure we have the other. That's all.
Is there somebody that I trust from Tentries that might speak that language? Or read, sorry.
Mavitish. Ooh, okay. I'm going to get you to just roll just a pure luck check. And this is going to be, you need a 15 or higher.
Can you read
Because
it?
Tentries people
you
don't
know?
generally
Like
travel
us.
that far.
They don't like us very much.
Okay. Nope. Nope.
No, so you know the only people you know of that have traveled broadly, Ethel Molan went up to, she has traveled to Ethel, you know that Ethel went to Var, but that was like decades ago. And Bilfred has travelled a lot. So he came from Gazay and he travelled the world, but he might, but he's not exactly predisposed to be able to do that. Mm-hmm. So it's only the outsiders.
It's not a very popular language around here.
I do think that we have bigger things to do with right now as well.
I agree.
Perhaps I give this guarantee and we will read the book at a more appropriate time.
We have a guest.
Awesome.
I will provide the guarantee. We'll take the book and look at it another time.
Okay. I just wonder what we're going to do while Knives is resting.
And you don't need to rest?
I can read and rest. It's not a very strenuous activity.
Yeah, I would prefer that we read the book together.
You're welcome to join us.
I want to talk to the magic man.
Well, we do need to do that. Let's do that quickly. We are wasting time.
And then I do want to have a bit of a rest.
I think we could all use one since we're not going anywhere. anyway.
None of this has been anything that wouldn't count as a short rest.
Excellent.
That's like, what, an hour? 2 hours? Yeah. All right. Okay.
Magic man.
All right. Let's see how this goes. Hugh, my good fella.
I'm Magic Man. I'm not magic. I'm just a traveller with wares.
You're traveling with literal people who can cast magic. Why is he the magic man?
It's all fun tricks and gizmos and gadgets I found.
Anyways, how are you, good sir?
Oh, I've been better, but
I'm sure we all have. You made it out okay. We saw that you left your cart, obviously. Understandable, but...
Barnaby was killed in a very early... And
That is unfortunate.
I love that donkey.
To be all right. Be all right.
We've all lost someone.
I don't want to add to your stress, but I think I need to talk to you about something quietly.
All right, of course, whatever. Whatever you'd like.
Look, I just want to warn you. There's a lot of blame going around.
I know that.
A lot of fingers being pointed at us, especially outsiders, you know. Particularly about people who have arrived in the middle of all of this chaos at very opportune time.
People always looking for a way to blame someone else. It's really awful. We should be using this time to come together.
Do you get what I'm insinuating?
Oh yeah, that's me. Absolutely. I showed up
Yeah.
for the festival.
What? I know you showed up for the festival, but you were just passing through for the day?
Oh no, I've come by many years. I come by on each Vernalia. It's a big, showy festival, and
recognize this man?
Do I recognize this man? Oh, I do.
he comes through. He's come through quite a few years
That
recently.
would have been good to know.
Yeah. Does he normally sell these types of things?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would probably say, give me an insight check quickly.
No. 7.
It's up to you what you think of this guy. He definitely sells knickknacks, and he's a bit of a troublemaker. Like, people will buy things and there'll be a bit of chaos in the village after he comes through and leaves.
But is it like harmless? Because like we would allow him to come.
So, you've never caught him selling anything illegal.
Okay.
Or anything like that.
Yeah.
But there's been incidents after he's come through with things like...
So like I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, people buying like suddenly sprouting hair that won't stop growing, and then saying that they bought hair growth serum, but you didn't see him sell it, and there's no like
trace of them having bought it off him. So it's like, and that's like a once-off. Most of the things that he sells are either snake oil or they're just like a fun knick-knack. Like the kids love him because every time he comes through, he sets off fireworks and he gives them all little gadgets and toys and stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to try something. I want to speak to him, but I'm very expressive with my hands as I do. And I'm going to say to him, I'm curious about the more colourful items in your possession, and maybe some interesting characters that you might have been talking to. And I'm trying to insinuate with thieves' cant that he might be selling something a bit more illicit.
Okay.
I can read what you're saying.
Yeah, and you also speak thieves' cant.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a universal language.
So, you you say that, and he replies, "Oh, I've got many colourful wares," and starts like talking through this, and communicates to you in thieves' cant, which you also do understand. Basically, I don't have fucking anything. I lost my card, and maybe not in front of Juniper.
Use that trick. Oh, fuck yeah. Still -2, but 16.
16. He seems really panicked that you're asking about this in front of Juniper. Like, you just get exactly what.
Relax. I'm just curious about some of the people that might have come through. Obviously a lot of things have gone wrong.
All right.
I'm not
No.
accusing you of anything.
It's okay. This is. I don't do anything illegal. I never do anything illegal. I might get a lot of my wares. So you know how when there's a battle or a famine or a flood, a lot of people like leave behind their homes?
I think I know where this is going.
Well, they don't need their things anymore, right? And I think that they do much better in the hands of the village children.
I hear this. Do it.
Yeah, he's saying this
Yes,
in a way that you
okay.
can understand.
Yeah.
I like how I was trying to be subtle and how he's just outing himself.
Yeah, like he literally just answered the
I
question.
was doing almost a sign language to hide things from, I don't know that you could speak, but anyone, and now he's just rambling.
You still don't know that I can speak it.
Come in.
At least it's polite.
Pause may have been because of a visitor in the walls.
Yeah.
Continue. What's that? You want me to kill everyone?
Yeah, so I give them a better home, right? That's what I do. I come through, I make the trip all up through more contested areas, I gather what I can, and I put them in the hands of the kids.
Look.
You're a businessman, I understand.
There is so much going on. There is so much going on that I don't know that we have time to deal with whatever problems this might be right now. That time will come. So relax for the time being. What is more important is I want to know if there's anything particular that you sold to anyone of note since you've been here.
I sold some paper to Paula.
What kind of paper?
Just like, standard writing paper.
Okay, nothing fresh and new, just...
Well, yeah, it was recent. I got it down in, what's the place? Fort Owl.
Nice. You still have that script. You're not here.
I'm not here.
Fuck. He has the script. Never mind. Shit. I'm just going to assume. Fort Howell. Right. You said there wasn't much business there for you.
No, that's why I bought the paper there.
You bought it there?
Yeah.
Or you acquired it there?
My legal advisor has advised me not to answer that question.
And where did you acquire it from?
Fort Owl. Honestly, I don't remember. It was just paper. It's not
Yeah.
a big deal.
Let's put it this way. We are in a situation where the smallest details could mean people's lives. So I suggest you be a bit more honest.
No, I'm being honest. I honestly don't remember what I got. It's paper. What I remember from Fort Owl is I got. So there's a weapon down at the bottom of the wagon. It's very well hidden. Don't want any of the kids to go hurting themselves. And that's right down the bottom of the wagon. I got that from Fort Owl. A soldier, maybe had some gambling debts. I might have covered in exchange for the sword.
Right.
What sort of sword?
We're not going back.
It's just like a standard issue short sword.
Is it though?
Yes.
Standard issue? That doesn't sound very...
Standard.
What?
What?
Anyway,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not getting...
Atarian military equipment is good. I can sell it to the right buyer for a good price.
So no shady characters, no odd sales since you've been in
No.
10 trees.
Honestly, no. And I avoid the shady characters. I can't really look after myself when I get into a fight or anything like
I'm
that.
lost inside. Just one more.
Ever.
Nah,
What do you get?
31.
Dirty one.
Training.
I thought you said 31. No, didn't get him. 31.
Well, there's a 3.
If anyone else wants to, they can as well. Anyone who's
Be
here.
Why
appreciated.
not? I'm there.
I'm really bad at it.
16.
16? Are you inside?
Yeah. 14.
14. He really seems like a mildly shady merchant who basically is, he'll sell snake oil, so he'll sell fake things. He's here to make a quick buck. He's a bit of a charlatan, but he doesn't seem like a bad dude. He really seems like he bought paper in
Right.
Fort Howell and sold it here.
Well, I was hoping to learn more, but I appreciate your honesty. Take a rest. I think you need one.
All right.
And maybe
I-
consider what you're going to do next.
Am I under arrest?
No one's being arrested today.
All right. All right.
I say to him, I shake his hand. Today.
Oh. He slumps down against the wall
Yeah.
and starts scratching his beard furiously.
I also pass by Juniper as I guess we find somewhere to just chill. And I am going to whisper in your ear, just for this man's sake. It's not poison. It's a love potion. But I don't think she needs to know that.
I won't be telling you.
Good.
Burro does not need that right now.
Stealth check for Jack.
And what am I rolling?
Perception.
That's not where it is. I think it's a +4, so it's a dirty 20.
5.
Okay, I'm not going to bother figuring out exactly what it is.
I'm just still staring at this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're right here talking. I'm like,
I have the.
You have very pretty eyes.
hi.
He just stares back at you. He's like, you can tell he's uncomfortable, but he's like, I'm just going to lean into this.
Did you decide on cat or goat eyes?
Goat.
Goat? So you got the...
I think it's a mix. It's like square, but it's sideways.
She's got the slots.
Yeah, I got square. Yes,
Yeah.
I have slots.
Slots in the house.
My eyes.
He actually starts, like, I'm not going to bother to roleplay because I've had enough, but he kind of goes, like, oh, where are you from? Starts flirting with you.
Oh yeah, I sit down. I'm having my short rest next to him.
Cool. Cool.
If we rest.
We're not
That quick.
okay, I guess we read later.
I have the. Yeah.
Did you take the script? Did you? I never gave it to Paula.
Guarantee. Oh, no, you had the script,
I still
right?
have
Yeah.
Who is guaranteeing it?
I was just holding it.
She's guaranteeing you've already got it.
Yeah. But we wouldn't have left that encounter without me having taken it.
Alright, so you've got the script.
Can't even read it.
Knives.
Nine. I don't necessarily need you to read it, actually.
You move through the fort, looking for a place to sit down, looking to shore things up. Joshan's done a good job. You can now see with the newly armed villagers moving about, there's defense has been put in place. The Thessarians are still doing what they were doing before and actually, doing carpentry, building things. You see Emmett and Fenelon sitting by Bilfred's side. Fenelon is no longer crying, as instead, you can see kind of really clenching her jaw. She's a very tough, determined person. Emmett's crying more than she is. And Bilfred is breathing steadily. There is no room in this whole building that isn't, as you open doors, you see one family around a clearly dead family member who's been on a bed at the same farm goodbyes. Another room has 3 different families on different sort of beds, couches, on the floor, all just kind of looking after injured people. Bora moves through these rooms, and eventually, basically, just a hallway wall is the best you can sort of find where there's not people who need it even more than you do. Is there anything you'd like to do as you're wandering, or?
No, I just need a rest.
All right. Then let's do that. Everyone can take a short rest.
Yes! Oh, I forget how to do these things on phone.
I'm going to, sort of in the downtime, go around and check on different villages and see how everyone's doing.
Sure. Emotionally and everything, or medically?
I lost 4 health.
No, more emotionally and...
We re-roll runs here.
On
Short rest,
short rest.
I think so.
I guess seeing what the town's needs are as well.
Cool. Okay. Just make an insight check for me then, and I'll give you. If you don't have proficiency, you have it for this, and I'll give you advantage as well.
Okay.
This is your forte.
Yeah.
I just converse with Paula and Sand and nothing specific.
Yeah.
16.
16. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and are you doing anything in the rest, or are you just flirting and?
I really want to try and pick his pockets, but I don't think he's going to have anything cool because everything was in his cart.
I don't know.
Choice.
I'd do it anyway.
Yeah, I'd
Slide
He
of
seems
hand.
like the kind of guy
Under
who
the
would grab
guise
the
of
important
feeling
shit.
him up.
Okay. You can either make it a performance. No, it's gonna be sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. Yeah.
Hey Hugh, what's that over there? Uh-oh.
17. Yeah, rolled it wasn't that great, actually.
Expertise is always good.
So yeah, I mean, you slip a hand into his pocket, and he. Well, mighty forward.
Gotta be where I come from. That's creepy.
Looks at Paul, like maybe a little more decorum. And,
Oh, I do apologise.
yeah. And your hand comes out with just a small bag of coins.
Hey, I have nothing, so that's cool.
Money's money.
I get the mang.
A small bag that jangles, I guess.
Ooh, a jangly bag.
Yeah. No, your hand comes out with a wooden rod. Sorry, bad joke.
I was making my own bad jokes, so I missed it.
Is it?
It's not actually a wooden rod. It was a penis.
I was going to say, is it phallic in nature?
God.
Is it sticky? I'm going to say,
Jesus.
is it sticky?
Moving on.
I'm stopping.
All right. So
Yes, because it's just a stick.
as everyone, yeah, nice. A wooden rod. Is it sticky? Yes, it's a stick. Cool. So, all right. So as your short rest wraps up, and you are able to regather, Emmett is paying most of his attention to Fenelon and Bilfred. You could probably slip away without him coming with you and leave him there, or
You should tell
if you didn't, you could
tell him what you're doing, and he may choose to come. It's up to him.
I don't even know if Felix would ask permission.
Why are we involving the child?
Because it's his mother. He was quite useful. I'll give the lad credit. He's
Yes.
motivated. I don't think we should leave him behind.
Why don't we let's have a look at him.
Let's let him decide at least.
Yes, I think we should let him decide his own fate.
Okay, well, you know him better than I do. Maybe you should be the one.
Hey, Emma!
Hey.
Hey!
Um.
We're going to see your mum
Oh. You're going.
now.
Yeah. All right.
You stay. You're fine here. Your family needs you for comfort.
Persuasion check. Nice. What are you doing? Is this happening?
I'm just watching. This is
So eloquent with your words. It's impressive.
What am I doing?
Persuasion.
21.
It's just like. Yeah. No.
Of course.
Just sits. Just like doesn't say much else. It's like. Okay.
Good boy. Protect these people.
Yeah. I will.
Yes. Let's go.
look.
Felix just questioning everything.
We're going to the farm. If you would like to stay here, or if you would like to come, that's up to you.
I mean, I think you guys have got this. If Ellen needs me, if Rodri's there, he'll have kept them safe.
We'll make sure that Francine's okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
No worries.
Hey,
You're good. It's been a
I took charge.
That you did.
Yeah, I did.
You are. I've dreamed.
of me.
meeting-
I know.
Pretty
Let's
much.
go.
Pretty much. This is not what I expected at all.
I
Slinks away.
exceed expectations.
Oh, you so
All right.
do.
How are we?
As we're leaving, I want to stop Anielloa just for a second.
Yes.
Big eyes.
I've been doing some thinking. Regardless whether you meant to or not, there has been enough killing in this world. Don't let it happen again.
Okay. So,
All right. And with that warning, you head out.
I feel chastised.
Yeah.
You head.
Dad's angry.
On the way out, I want to get a bag from my room so that I can take the book with me.
You want to get a bag out of your room? Oh, yep.
Yeah, because so they can take the bag. The book.
I want to get a bag so I can take the bag. Yeah.
Put a bag in a bag.
All right, cool. No worries. Easy done. Yeah, so you put the book away into a bag
Yeah.
and you head off. So, with where you guys are right now, at the fort, this is the farm over here. How we're traveling to it.
Through the mountain.
Walking, I'm assuming.
I mean, you can fly if you want. I'm just going to have to make you do some rolls, and if you
Okay.
roll below a natural 30, you'll all die.
Doable.
Well, I haven't been here long enough to know this place very well. How open are the roads? How likely are we to get ambushed by these things if we take the road?
It's uncertain,
Oh shit.
but there's definitely a clear path, and
But we can use the trees for travel, yes?
sure.
So,
By travel, you mean walking through them?
yes. Obviously.
Not this conversation again. I guess my question is, are we safer off going through the trees and the mountain as opposed to taking the main roads?
I mean,
I assume the roads will be quicker, but we'll be exposed. But these things are blind, right?
Tactically, we would have more vision on the roads.
And if they can't see us either way, trees are full of twigs and shit that we can step on and make noise. Is it even better to
But then we
through?
can hide in the trees. Maybe even in the trees. Like above the trees.
Well, that's a
Climb the trees. Trees.
That's a no. That I'll give you that point. But
There will
If
be
they're
danger
blind.
either way.
and if they're blind, what good is hiding visually anyway? Maybe we just take the simple route.
Personally, I'm not a fan of the forest. I find it quite confining.
You can get claustrophobic, that's for sure. It's so against what I usually do, but I think we take the main road. Be quicker.
We just have to be careful.
Keeping our eyes out. I'm not very good at that. I'm only human. I can't see shit. But I trust you all. I'll keep an ear out. How about
What time
that?
of day would it be now after our rest?
Still like it's like
Early,
2 a.m.
early. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, Juniper, could you light the pebble again? And maybe I can be a beacon,
That would be lovely.
because I also cannot see.
That would be very good of you.
All right. So you're taking the main road. Taking the main road. All right.
Yes.
I'm assuming still being stealthy, like moving through the buildings.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to say it, and then everyone was silent, so whatever.
All right. Let's get stealth checks from everyone. I don't need to roll anymore. I'm not there. And after I've got a stealth check, which is
25.
25, Knives,
9. Again.
6.
7.
Oh, look at
I
us.
did good.
Yeah. Rolled a 3.
Okay.
I'm just in the front.
But
my light.
we're at advantage because it's dark, right?
Can I please
Because
get
we're so brave, right?
2 d20 rolls from each of you?
The brave boys.
I don't know if I want to do it again. Someone else does.
Gosh, this one's going to be good.
That's
Didn't you say
You have to do it.
everyone? I thought you said from 2. I don't know why I heard from 2. Whoa, that was bad. Oh, that was 15. Oh.
It's 2 each.
Oh, two.
Oh, 2 each. Yeah, I could have had 2 15s.
As in, like, advantage, disadvantage?
No, just like 2 rolls. Tell me what they both are.
5. Natural 20.
Okay.
14 and 4.
14 and 4.
16 and 20.
15 and 12.
15 and 12.
Should be 2 15s.
Okay. 1d6, 1d4, 1d6, 1d4. That was very in sync.
5, 1.
1 and 2. But I'm not telling you which is which.
Ooh, work that one out.
Yeah.
I feel like we shouldn't antagonize him, actually.
Yeah.
That's half the fun.
Yeah, is it?
That
You
way he
move
kills us.
through the village, trying to be quiet as you can. The distant glow of the forge still. The fire actually does spread a little bit, and you can see a couple of buildings are now ablaze.
Can we hear the massive tick screaming in pain?
You cannot. Instead, what you hear as you move through the village is the sound of several screaming in pain. As you scan around, you can make out down just a little past the forge, crashing into it, luckily putting out some of the fire damage too. Four of the smaller creatures fleeing as the massive one ambles along after it, after them, trying to catch them. Down the road from you.
Coming
kill
towards
it?
us?
Did not.
Oh, god damn it.
Not coming towards you, it's moving away from you, but the direction you're trying to go.
This thing's beefy.
Right.
Maybe we should go through the forest.
We need to decide now.
First.
First.
I think we go through the forest.
All right, so you head off the road. I'll get everyone to make an athletics check, because you have to climb up a bit of mountain here, this ridge.
My claustrophobia is...
19.
19.
I'm upset that I rolled
bastard.
well.
Sorry, what check were we making?
Athletics.
Athletics.
7.
Okay. Juniper?
8.
18.
Oh.
I'll swap with you.
I shouldn't have done that.
So, that is a very sort of even split. I'm going to say you guys
Here a moment.
clamber up, helping each other up, but it takes you some time and rocks do cascade down. As you're doing so, this climb that you're making, the side of the mountain, as you put your foot through is the right word. Knives, your foot goes in, a touch into the side of this cliff face, and you look down and you see this pulsating blue, purple portal that's like opening just a little bit at your foot. You yank it out just as it like splits apart, and like edge of your boot is just kind of severed along where it opens.
Jesus.
And then you see the cliff side that you're climbing, and that underneath you just starts cascading away, causing you to scramble up, sending dirt and stone falling down. I'm going to get everyone, the two of you who failed, which was you two, I'm going to get you to make one more for me. You two make it up as you see them now struggling.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna quickly try and grab
We help
spawns or
to
something.
grab them.
You can try if you want, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go for Junie. Yeah, that's right.
What am I rolling?
I'm going to say in this case what this is probably a dexterity check,
Cool. That's better. It's an 18.
because this is trying to get them quickly.
Just straight dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18.
18?
8.
8. Who'd you say
Give
you
me
were going for?
horns.
Okay. And what'd you get?
Oh, I rolled a 22.
22. Okay. Juniper, what did you roll?
1.
I made the right
Natural
choice.
Yes.
Don't know
very
that that's good
natural
enough.
one.
Should I roll again?
So, you rush out to help Knives, grabbing for the horns, but Knives, you remember the rigging, grab on, pulling up as this cliff face basically just starts to like decay under you, and you can feel the whole thing's gonna just
Help
sort of tip
lift you
over
up
down.
on your own, but I help.
Juniper. You got an 18, was it?
Yes.
It was a natural one. You lose as this cliff cascades inwards, impossibly, and you start to tumble back. Felix reaches out, grabs your hand as you're falling, and you swing, hitting into the underside of that bit of cliff as rocks cascade over you. And you take 6 piercing damage, but he does pull you up. As you're sort of dragged over that cliff edge.
Shit.
The cliff that you're standing on begins to like cascade away from you as you all scramble back towards the forest edge. And you see the massive creature in the village below looking around, looking up in the direction of the cliff, starts ambling in your direction.
Let's go.
Stealth checks.
Let's go. Oh, man.
We'll finish that up right there. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to get the conclusion to that. Who knows what could happen? See you next time.